Welcome back to the Boxverse for the latest boxing news and updates. Teofimo Lopez slapped Arnold Barboza. The tension between Teofimo Lopez and Arnold Barboza Jr. reached new heights when Lopez slapped Barboza during their heated face-off, adding extra fuel to their fiery rivalry.
The takeover, Lopez, and the undefeated interim champ, Arnold Barboza Jr. It's all for the WBO Super Lightweight World Championship.
Their press conference quickly turned into a verbal showdown, with both fighters trading sharp, biting remarks at each other. Tensions soared as Lopez and Barboza Jr. exchanged heated jabs, each determined to get under the other's skin.
All right? I'm the Giant Slayer, and we slay every giant they talk about. And although I don't think Arnold Barboza's a giant, but I know who's behind it.
Bro.
I know who's behind him. And you know whoever's behind him, we gonna slay him. I ain't no fake. You fake it. You fake it till you make it. We made it. We made it.
You ain't fought nobody. Shut
your
ass up.
What? Look at that. He got a lie. He got a lie. Imagine that. Who we haven't fought. Imagine that. He got a lie. They got a lie. They got a lie all the time. They can't even believe their own lie. You can't even believe your own lie. Wait, what do you think it is?
You ain't shit, bro. You ain't shit.
You're right. I am this shit.
You ain't shit.
I am the shit.
You think you the shit. You gonna see
Hell
me
yeah.
I'm gonna beat the fuck
I'm gonna wipe
out
your
of
face with my ass, nigga.
I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you.
Damn right.
Out of your ass.
Shit, you ain't gonna do nothing.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Andrew Tate commented on the slap, saying it was quick, but now Teofimo Lopez has really angered his opponent. He believes Barboza will definitely remember it while training in the gym. Tate is excited for the fight on May 2nd, calling it a fantastic matchup and expressing that it will be an exciting event.
Let me bust my cases, and I'll answer that question.
Canelo Crawford, who do you got? Canelo Crawford, who do you got?
It's hard to bet against Canelo. It's hard to bet against Canelo. So I'm very excited, but guys, honestly, I think that it's very glad to be home.
Robert Garcia weighed in on the situation, stating that it's all part of the sport. He further emphasized that the goal is simply to sell the fight, and these moments are just a part of the promotion to build excitement.
Part of promotion, part of selling a fight good. You know, I know they don't like each other, and they went at it. There was a pretty hard slap. So I think it's just gonna be more fans tuning in, part of the sport.
Tyson Fury comeback. In a recent social media post, Tyson Fury hinted about his comeback really soon as he captioned the post with, "Did you miss me?"
Tyson Fury posted this on his social media the other day, and many people are taking it to be a hint at a comeback. So this is him walking out of the tunnel at Old Trafford, and you can see the caption below says, "Did you miss me?" And here's another example of it here. Tyson Fury, "Did you miss me?" Theatre of Dreams, which of course is Old Trafford. Now,
Ricky Hatton shared his thoughts on Tyson Fury's potential comeback, saying that part of him would like to see Fury retire, as he doesn't enjoy watching his friends get knocked out or go through tough battles. However, Hatton also believes that Fury may need to have this fight to set things straight before retiring, especially considering the way Fury thinks. Hatton feels that Fury wouldn't be able to retire happy without settling his record, and thinks there's a good chance he could come back to the ring.
Tyson said he's been retired before and he's come back. I don't know. I think if he, I'd like, this part of me said I'd like to see him retired, because I don't like seeing your mates get knocked out or beat up or going through the wars, you know what I mean? And but I do also think he probably does need to have this fight before he does hang him up, because of the way Tyson is like upstairs. I think he couldn't go into retirement happy if he didn't put that record straight. So I think there's every good chance he could come back, mate. Yeah, to be honest.
Hatton further discussed the possibility of a fight between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, explaining that after years of waiting, the right offer might finally bring this massive fight together. Hatton believes that if the right financial offer comes in, Tyson Fury could return to the ring, not just for the money since he already has plenty, but because Fury would want to secure that victory and have it on his record for the future. Hatton also thinks Anthony Joshua would feel the same way about taking the fight.
I do, we've been fighting for it for 10 years, you know what I mean? They're putting all these big fights together, all the champions, Turkey Sheikh might have just been the difference to actually get this fight on. And it's not at the minute because Tyson, but I think if Turkey comes with Turkey Sheikh comes with a significant offer, I think Tyson will come back, not just for the money. He's got enough money, Tyson. I think he'll want to be sat on his sofa in a few years' time, and having that victory under his belt. And I think AJ will probably say the same, yeah.
Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney beef. During the recent press conference, Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney revived their rivalry when Devin Haney mocked Garcia for PEDs out of nowhere.
Of course I'm going to test the chin. That's my job, Even if it was 31-0 with 31 knockouts, my job is to test his chin. I
don't understand what you mean by chin. I got up every single time against somebody that was on PEDs. So that showed that I had a chin.
Well, shows you had a heart for sure. Get him. I said, certainly showed you had a lot of heart.
Exactly. So I showed I got a chin.
Garcia couldn't hold back and said that Rolly Romero isn't even his choice, as he still wants to get the rematch with Devin Haney.
I just want to thank God, thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ before anything. As far as Rolly as my next opponent, he wasn't my first choice for sure.
He was or was not?
No, he wasn't. It was Pitbull Cruz, but things played out a different way. But I'm really focused on just whooping Devin Haney's ass again. That's all I'm really worried about.
Furthermore, both fighters reignited their old rivalry, engaging in a heated verbal duel that brought their tensions to the forefront once again.
So, just to not even redeem myself, but cement that bullshit, Austrian bullshit. What you probably did set up. We know you did that.
You know what happened?
Where's your little brother? Is your brother in the house? Because your brother knew before everybody else, and you don't answer that question.
My little brother right there.
Okay, so how do you know before everybody else? Corruption at its finest. Corruption at its finest. They couldn't take the loss. What's up, man? I know y'all see you. I don't want to touch that. I don't know what you're doing with your hands, buddy. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna look past Rolly.
Because you knew you was guilty.
Hey, that Austrian don't help you block a left hook, bro. You got hit like 1,000 times.
Okay, so
you got dribbled off the canvas. Nothing was taken. You know damn well. Damn well.
Do not do drugs, kids.
Do not do drugs? Do not do... Okay, hey, he had that in his back pocket the whole time.
In another interview, Ryan Garcia strongly rejected the PED allegations, arguing that steroids wouldn't help him withstand a left hook, something Devin Haney couldn't do in their previous fight. He insisted that the first fight was a clear victory for him, and a rematch wasn't necessary since the result was already decided. Garcia made it clear that he wasn't bothered by the PED rumors, and if they did face off again, the outcome would remain the same.
And give everybody what they really want, which is that Devin Haney rematch. Honestly, because I know I didn't take steroids, it's not going to be much different. I mean, and like the crazy thing is they want to like keep on saying, oh, it's because of the PEDs, it's because of the PEDs. I was on fighting a guy with PEDs. PEDs don't help you block a left hook. He didn't block any of it, and he got his ass handed to him. And I guess for me, it's just proving that I'll do it again. That's it. It's pretty one-sided. There really shouldn't be a rematch, to be honest. I'm just doing it for Turkey. There really shouldn't be a rematch. It wasn't close. I beat him easy.
Moreover, Sean Porter talked about the value of rematches, stressing that fighters often learn from their mistakes and quickly identify what went wrong after their first fight. He believes that by analyzing the previous bout, both fighters get a chance to correct their flaws. Porter is confident that Devin Haney will win the rematch, saying it's a fight both men truly need. He emphasized that a rematch would benefit both fighters, offering a chance to adjust and showcase their growth in the ring.
What you do with rematches, you find everything you did wrong, you know it instantly after the fight's over. You come back and you right those wrongs. I do believe that it's a rematch that he will win. I think we've talked about this time and time again. I think it's a rematch that both guys really need to have.
Regis Prograis expressed doubts about Devin Haney's chances in a rematch with Ryan Garcia. He highlighted the mental impact of Haney's previous loss, especially after being dropped 3 times and dominated by Garcia, which would linger in Haney's mind. Prograis acknowledged the performance-enhancing drug allegations, but stressed that Haney's loss still stands.
I'm not gonna say he's shot. I don't think that. But I don't think he could beat Ryan. I don't think he's gonna beat Ryan. I think mentally he knows, because he got beat. He got dropped 3 times. He got his ass whooped by Ryan, and that's always gonna be in his head. No matter what they put out there, no matter what Bill says, that's always gonna be in the back of his mind. Like, damn, he really beat me. And no matter what they say about the steroids and all that type of shit, you can say what you want, bro, but at the end of the day, he still lost. Now, yeah, it was wrong. He was using something he wasn't supposed to, but how much did that really count? So I don't think Devin will be able to beat Ryan. But if he fights somebody else, I don't know. You know, we just have to see. We'll see what happens next. I don't think they are, and I don't think they should fight Ryan again next. I think they should do something like a tune-up, something easier, and just see how he does, and then go from there. And I don't think they are going to do that.
Prograis also pointed out that while a rematch could be financially lucrative, it might not be the best choice for Haney's career. He suggested Haney take a tune-up fight first to assess his readiness before a rematch with Garcia, advising Haney to carefully consider the risk versus reward.
I think they are smart, unless the only way they would probably do that is if they trying to cash out, get a big crazy amount of money, which I think a rematch with them with Ryan would be a big ass amount of money, so they probably would do that. But I don't think that, for his career wise, I don't think he should fight Ryan next. I think he should try something else and then fight him. So it all depends on the risk versus reward type of thing. So I don't know, bro. We'll see what happens with it. We just got to see how he looks in his next fight, if it's with Ryan or not with Ryan. But I know it's a big fight with Ryan, so maybe.
Oscar De La Hoya, who manages Ryan Garcia, shared his thoughts on a potential rematch with Devin Haney. He mentioned that based on Garcia's performance in their first fight, there wasn't an immediate need for a rematch, as Garcia handled Haney well. De La Hoya suggested that once Garcia returns and regains his rhythm, possibly after a tune-up fight later in the spring, he'd prefer to match him against top contenders like Teofimo Lopez or Boots Ennis. While acknowledging Haney's desire for a rematch, De La Hoya didn't seem to prioritize it at this time.
The way Ryan Garcia handled Devin Haney, to me personally, doesn't call for a rematch. Once Ryan gets back in action, once Ryan gets back in rhythm, and maybe has a tune-up fight, possibly in late April or maybe early May, then I want to throw him in there with the very best. And I'm thinking top of my head, Teofimo Lopez or even Boots Ennis or whoever the very best is. And we still have Devin Haney who is wanting that rematch against Ryan Garcia. The way Ryan Garcia handled Devin Haney, to me personally, doesn't call for a rematch, but who knows, the back and forth is pretty intense.
Greg Hackett shared his view on the upcoming rematch between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, stating that Ryan must be the aggressor and pursue Haney rather than stand in the middle of the ring. He emphasized that toughness isn't enough and that the fight will ultimately be decided by who has the better game plan and sharper skills.
What does that fight look like?
I think we see Dev box this fight. We see Ryan have to look for the seek and destroy it. He'll have to go get Dev in this fight. I don't think Dev will meet him in the middle. I think it'll be foolish to do that, to try to prove that you're tough. You don't got to do that. You already know you're tough. Everybody in the game is tough. Smart men win stuff. So whoever come with the better game plan, whoever's sharper that night, that's who win that fight. You know what I'm saying? I think, because this is the thing.
Hackett also mentioned their past amateur encounters, where they were evenly matched with a 3-3 record. He highlighted that both fighters possess strengths that could challenge each other, and despite outside opinions, he sees the rematch as an exciting, competitive battle where neither fighter has lost their edge.
We could talk about the PEDs. I don't want to do that, right? Let's talk about them and the amateurs. They still was 3-3 versus each other. Facts. So that means I got something for you and you got something for me. You know what I'm saying? They got a thing. Now, it would have been Ryan up one, but shit got stupid. I still think that's an even matchup. Still a great fight. You know what I mean? Still entertaining. Haney ain't lose a step as far as the haters, and Ryan ain't lose a step as far as his supporters. You know what I'm saying? So, still gonna be a great fight.
Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn altercation. Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn were involved in a heated public altercation, which intensified their already confirmed fight. The clash, captured by onlookers, added extra drama to their fierce rivalry. With the fight now official, this incident has only...
You see this guy comes in when I'm cutting weight.
Comes in when he comes out. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow after the fight. I'll see you tomorrow after the fight.
Good. You get in that ring.
Yeah, what? Get in that ring. I'll get in that ring and fucking give it to you.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course, mate.
We'll see.
You're fucking lucky you're fighting tomorrow.
You'll see.
You're lucky, mate.
We'll see.
Get your hand off me.
No, it's okay. Let him come close, man. I like this. I like this energy. I like this energy.
Yeah, what? You like to get off me?
Yeah. You're a kid. You're a kid.
You're a kid. Yeah, kid that's gonna fuck you up. Yeah, kid that's gonna fuck you up. Yeah.
Watch what happens.
Yeah, watch what happens. Dead boy walking, yeah? Dead boy walking, yeah? Yeah, you're lucky. You're lucky you're fighting tomorrow, and I need you to win.
Okay.
Yeah, you're lucky. So I'll give you a good ass being in front of 60,000. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen.
Moreover, Chris Eubank Sr. predicted that his son, Chris Eubank Jr., would have an advantage in his fight with Conor Benn, citing Benn's struggle to make the 160-pound weight limit. Eubank Sr. noted that Benn would be facing an opponent who has lost some of his punch resistance, referencing his recent performance against Liam Smith. He emphasized that while he protects his son, he knows how dangerous both fighters are and that Eubank Jr. will be ready for the challenge.
Was a fantastic fighter, is a fantastic fighter, but he's too heavy. Okay, he is a 168-pound fighter. For him to get down to 160 now is too much for him. So Conor would be fighting someone who has lost his punch resistance, which was proven with this Mr. Smith. Again, I don't talk against my son. I'm there to protect him because I know how dangerous this young man is in Conor Benn. I know how dangerous he is. 147 fights 147. Leave Junior alone.
Ricky Hatton shared his thoughts on the upcoming fight between Conor Benn and Chris Eubank Jr., acknowledging that Benn is moving up 2 weight divisions, which makes the fight very interesting. He pointed out that Benn has never faced opponents like Eubank Jr., who fights at his own weight, let alone 2 weight classes above. Despite this, Hatton praised Benn's immense self-belief, drive, and determination, comparing it to that of his father. While many may favor Eubank Jr., Hatton believes Benn's confidence and drive could give him the edge, making it a closer fight than people might expect.
It's really interesting to think, to be honest with you. I mean, Conor's going up for 2 weight divisions. He's not fought anyone like the people that Eubank Jr. has fought, at his own weight, let alone 2 weights above. So it'll be very interesting. But Conor has a huge self-belief and drive, to be honest with you. A drive like his dad. The Benn family, I've never seen a family with more drive and determination. So I think everything's pointing at Chris Eubank Jr. But I think I might have a sneaky few quid on Conor, to be honest with you. His drive and his confidence and his self-belief is something that I've only ever seen in a handful of people, and he's going to need that, and I think that might be enough against Eubank.
Dana White and Turki Alalshik new boxing league. Dana White and Turki Alalshik have just launched a new boxing league.
What's up, guys? We have just done a deal to start a new boxing league with Turki, who absolutely loves the sport of boxing.
I am very happy today. I give the flag of boxing to the best man who can handle it. He have a tough job now, but I am sure he will be delivering to the people and the fans the magnificent league and get boxing great again.
The model is proven to deliver the fights that the fans want to see. The best will fight the best, and the fighters will continue to move up the rankings and become world champions. We will continue to make announcements on where you can watch and all the rest of the details on the business as we get closer to the launch. I'll see you soon.
Canelo Alvarez responded to the news about the new boxing league being created by Turki Alalshik. He expressed that he feels good about the idea of having just one world champion in each division. Canelo, who currently holds 4 major belts, said that if there is only one belt, it would still belong to him. He added that he can adapt to any situation and doesn't mind the change.
Well, Canelo, I'm sure you heard the big news yesterday. Turki Alalshik is creating a new boxing league. He promises that there will only be one world champion in each division. Right now, he's also considered a world champion. As someone who has the WBO, WBC, and WBA titles, how do you feel about that?
I feel good because at the moment I have the 4 belts. It's like if there is just one belt, it's mine too. So I can adapt myself in any way. So I don't mind.
Frank Warren shared his thoughts on the new boxing league, acknowledging that there's been a lot of talk about it, some of which he has been involved in. He believes it will be interesting and sees it as a good situation, especially since it's focusing on the American market. Warren emphasized that the investment in boxing is always positive, and he's eager to see what happens with this new development.
Yeah, there's been a lot of talk about it, which I've been party to some of the conversations, yeah.
Okay, your opening thoughts on it?
It's going to be interesting, isn't it? It's a really good situation. Obviously, it's focusing on the American market, and we'll see what happens.
Warren also expressed his support for anyone investing in the sport, as he believes boxing needs growth, particularly in the United States. He stated that he doesn't want to see boxing decline, but instead wants to see it thrive and expand. According to Warren, this new initiative could provide the push boxing needs in America, offering the sport a much-needed boost.
Do you say it's a good thing because anytime there's investment, it's a positive for boxing?
I think it's always a positive for boxing. I really do. I believe that, and I've always been a supporter of anybody investing into boxing. We're very, I don't want to see the sport dwindle. I want to see it grow. It needs, in America, I think it needs a kick up the backside.
Eddie Hearn addressed the comments from Dana White and Turki Alalshik, acknowledging they stirred things up in the boxing world. He remained calm, calling their involvement exciting and a sign of the sport's current relevance. Hearn disagreed with the view that boxing is broken, stating it's always been in a strong place with natural peaks and troughs.
I think that, there's a couple of comments from His Excellency and Dana White that probably rattled a few feathers and cages of the boxing promotional and governing body world. For me, I'm pretty chilled, really. I think it's very exciting. I think that any time that someone like Dana White and TKO want to move into the sport, or the sport that you're operating in, it shows you where the sport's at. And I think I disagree with Dana and Turkey that boxing's broken. I think actually boxing's in a great place. It's always been in a great place, but it has peaks and troughs.
Hearn also saw potential for growth, suggesting that boxing could reach another level with this new league. He pointed out TKO's ESPN deal with Top Rank as a big advantage and expressed interest in seeing how the league develops, recognizing its potential to bring fresh energy to the sport.
Boxing's always been hot, but His Excellency's come in, shaking it up and made it much hotter. There's another level I think we can go with. Does that come from a league structure? Maybe. Look, TKO have got the ESPN contract from Top Rank, it looks like, which is a big plus for them, and they've got a huge business and promotional voice. So, yeah, I want to see more.
Robert Garcia shared his thoughts on the new boxing league, acknowledging that Turki Alalshik has come to boxing to change the lives of fighters by putting on big events and offering significant opportunities. He noted that many fighters, including his own, are benefiting from being involved in these major cards and earning more money than they ever imagined. While Garcia is a trainer with fighters on these cards, he also has strong ties to the WBC, having worked with several WBC champions, which makes it difficult for him to take sides.
I've heard a lot of people talking about it. I'm not very familiar with what really happened. Look, Turkeys came to boxing to change a lot of fighters' lives, doing a lot of big events, putting the biggest fights out there, the biggest cards out there. So we gotta be, I'm a trainer. I have fighters fighting on those cards. But I also have WBC champions also, with Bam Rodriguez, with Virgil. Mikey was a WBC champion. I have 4 WBC trainer belts, so I gotta support that too. So it's hard to take sides. But I think both have a point too. The WBC has to obviously defend themselves and do their thing. But Turkey's also doing his thing. He's changing a lot of lives, man. A lot of kids are making more money than they've ever seen in their lives. So we have to be with that too,
Garcia expressed that both sides have valid points, with the WBC needing to defend itself and maintain its authority, while Turkey is also doing positive things by giving fighters a platform for success. He emphasized that he supports both as he's deeply connected to the WBC, but also appreciates how Turkey is helping fighters like Virgil and others gain financial success. Despite the tensions, Garcia stressed that he remains loyal to both sides of the issue.
I don't want to take sides, but I do know that I'm with both. The WBC loves us. We love the WBC. I have 2 WBC champions. I have 4 WBC belts that they've given me. So how can I turn my back on them? But I can also turn my back on Turkey when he's putting Virgil on those big cards and getting paid money that maybe never expected.
So, what are your thoughts on this? What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comment section and make sure to subscribe and like if you enjoyed this video.